What consequences do my kids have when they're not behaving? I, gentle, conscious, respectful parent, whatever you want to call it, I have a 4 and a 2-year-old, and I've been doing this for 4 years. I should just preface this with, I think my definition of misbehavior is probably different than yours. Yesterday, I was at the park with my daughters, and my daughter saw the park. She was so excited, she ripped off her coat and she threw it at me. An old lady walking by was in disbelief. She was like, I stayed super unbothered. I let her coat hit me and fall on the floor, and I said, your coat is on the floor now. Someone's gonna run it over. My daughter goes, oh no, runs over, grabs the coat, says, Mom, can you please hold this for me while I play? I said, sure. I grabbed it and she ran off. This old lady went like this. Some people see some of these things that my kids do as disrespectful, inappropriate, but I see them as completely developmentally appropriate. She's only been on this earth for 4 years, and she's trying to figure out how she relates to other people, her jacket, playgrounds, what social norms are. It's a lot to take in. So I'll just start with that. But moving on, I also look at misbehavior as unmet needs or communication. If my kid is misbehaving, the first thing I look at is unmet needs. Have they slept enough? Have they eaten enough? Are they overstimulated? Are they watching too much screen time? Maybe they need more connection. This is always where I start, and usually it solves the issue, but if it doesn't, that's where I go into consequences. Starting with natural consequences, I just let them figure things out on their own. I told this story before, but it's a great example. A couple months back, my daughter got out of preschool and she ran for muddy puddles, and it was cold, it was wet, it was rainy, and I immediately was like, no, don't jump in the muddy puddles. She continued running for the muddy puddle, and I was like, you know what? She's gonna learn. She jumped in the muddy puddles. She was all wet, she was muddy, she was gross, and on the drive home, she said, Mommy, my feet hurt. And I go, why do you think your feet hurt? She goes, I need rain boots when I jump in puddles. And she hasn't jumped in a puddle since. By me taking this hands-off approach, it taught her what she needed to learn. Obviously, I don't let things like this happen with safety, but let's get into logical consequences. The difference between natural and logical consequences is natural consequences just kind of happen on their own. You kind of just narrate or sportscast what's going on, and they kind of draw the conclusion themselves. Logical consequences are enforced by you, but obviously not in a like crazy reactive way. You're still gentle, you're still unbothered. Just did it with my daughter this morning. She was using her toy broom to hit the wall. I set a boundary, hey, please don't use the toy broom to hit the wall. It's for playing. You're gonna damage the wall. Either stop or I'm going to take it away from you. She didn't stop, so I took the broom away from her. She cried a little bit, but that's okay. That's expected. I let her know, like, hey, I know that's frustrating. You can go hit a pillow, but you can't damage the walls. By enforcing these logical consequences or just like sticking and holding to these boundaries, my daughter knows that 10 out of 10 times that she hits the wall, I'm going to take whatever she's hitting it away. It's probably not going to take me 10 whole times. Like, she's going to learn really quickly that she just can't damage walls. That's how she relates to the wall. And there you have it. Although it's really hard and you have to get really creative, like kids don't need punishments, timeouts, threats, bribes to gain cooperation. They are also human and a lot smarter than you think.